Alright. Okay, so we're just pausing for a minute. I don't know, Caleb's out taking some film at the... We're at the airport parking lot, which, like... I shouldn't even tell these stories, but let's have a Mad Dog Mountain story time. So this one time, when I was a kid, so when I was younger, my mom had a 1968 SS Camaro, and a black one, and yeah, it was sweet. It was sweet. So she bought it, and it was like technically hers or whatever, but she used to let me drive it to school, so I was kind of a cool kid. Let's go again. So we had this 1966 SS Camaro. It was sweet. I drove it to school. Everybody thought I was really cool. I thought I was really cool. I was like the car chick, right? So my grandpa, though, like also had, my Aunt Penny when she was young had a 1978 with like the long doors, right? So I didn't really want to drive it. It had these big huge doors, and it was like, right, every time you like open it, the door would like sink down a little bit. You had to really haul on it. So as we're sitting at the airport parking lot, I was just thinking, like, this place is nefarious for the locals coming to get gas at night, right? And so I used to drive this car around. My grandpa sold the car to this other kid, right? And a lot of people would like get the two confused. I mean, if you know your cars, you know your cars. My car like had a short box. It didn't, like, the 78 was long and swoopy. Like, I don't know how you would have. But anyways, my mom like never let me drive anywhere. She'd always like when I would turn 16, she like gave me the keys, but then I wasn't allowed to drive anywhere or whatever. So one day the like cops show up, right? And they started asking like all these questions if I'd been out with the car, right? But I had not been out with the car. So anyways, end of the story was a truck blew up in this parking lot, and a car like mine was seen leaving the area. So even though I like had no involvement with that, my mom like cheesed my ass for like ever, and like she never let me drive the car, so she knew that it wasn't me down here at night siphoning gas and accidentally blowing up a truck, right? I would never do something like that. So
that's horrible.
It was crazy. It was a very crazy story. So every time I come to the airport, it always reminds me of like free gas. So if you come to Bella Coola and you park in the airport parking lot, I don't think it's that bad anymore, but it just happened. It just happened, and it was like somebody's work truck, and it was worth like $80,000 or something. I don't know if it ever like, I think they did get the kid because like I said, there was only a couple cars in town, but anyways, that was like 25, 30 years ago now. So that's it. That's my little story time, and I have to cut out some of it. So here we go. That's Bella Coola Airport, Mad Dog Mountain Arts. Story time. Camaros. 2 Camaros. Remember, there was 2 Camaros. I got to drive both of them though.
Yeah.
I learned on the 78 it was sweet, except swoopy. Who makes those big doors like that?